Welcome back to the SEC Gymnastics Championship from the arena at Gwinnett Center. We've got a great crowd on hand here. Jen Hildreth, Lori Strong-Ballard, Natalie Taylor here with you. We are in the middle of rotation number 4, the Auburn Tigers, competing in their 3rd event of the meet. They are on floor. And Courtney Puckett, Lori, is an athlete we've had the pleasure of watching for the past few years. She is competing again in the all-around tonight for Auburn.
After surgery in the preseason on her knee, Courtney had a little bit of a slow comeback to that all-around competition form. But always very exciting to watch on this event. So much personality and charisma.
And Courtney trained at the Gwinnett Gymnastics Center in Lilburn, Georgia, not too far from here.
Very exciting for her to be able to be competing almost in her backyard here. Sure, a lot of athletes from her old gym cheering her on in the crowd. Combination of 3 salto elements right there. One of the requirements on floor is to have at least a tumbling pass with 2 salto elements. She adds the 3rd one, and that gives her extra bonus. Courtney doesn't have some of those big double layouts and full ins, some of the big difficulty that we're seeing from an Ashley Miles or an April Burkholder, but she does meet the minimum requirements for that 10-0 start value, and there's very few execution deductions in this routine, and that's why she traditionally scores well. Final pass, front full, front pike, another solid landing. Not many deductions there. Boy, Auburn is doing extremely well. Already with several scores of a 9-8, a 9-8-5, and another 9-8-5 for Courtney Puckett.
The Tigers doing exactly what Jeff Thompson wanted them to do, just focus on each individual routine and get the job done. Arkansas in this rotation is on bars, and this is junior Melissa Lee.
Very strong bar swinger. See how aggressive she is through her giant swings. Nice long body type. A little bit short on her last handstand. Gaining speed into the dismount. It's a double layout, over rotates, takes that step. A few words of encouragement from head coach Mark Cook. And I'm assuming a couple corrections. Remember, for Arkansas, this is another stepping stone in terms of their postseason. They're looking ahead to regionals and trying to qualify to national championships as well.
Absolutely, Lori. Every team in this competition has qualified for regionals, which just tells you about the strength of this conference. And individually, there aren't many stronger than April Burkholder.
April has worked hard and day in and day out establishes a pace in the gym and just does a great job for us. She has added difficulty this year and has not wavered in her desire to do more difficulty in her routines because she wants to be a champion.
Talk about a champion. Those are some championship-looking scores right there. April Burkholder recording perfect 10s in 3 of 4 events this season. She is also the SEC's top all-arounder. And Lori, that increased difficulty, how's that made a difference?
It's so impressive to see an athlete increase their skill repertoire to continue to improve throughout their collegiate career. Quite often athletes just come in and maintain their skills and just clean up their form. Slight wobble there on her back handspring, layout, but she's so quick and so aggressive in hitting those landing positions that she really covered up any big deduction that could have occurred there.
And this is an event we'll have to watch closely for April, particularly the dismount, something she struggled with a little earlier in the season.
That is one of the elements that she has increased the difficulty on. She does a round-off double pike. One competition this year, we saw her put her hands down and under-rotate it. The next competition, she did take a big step back, but then just weeks later, she scored a perfect 10 on this event. So I'd say she has mastered it. But again, they are under intense pressure, and LSU has been a little bit tight on this event. There's the dismount. She does take the step. We'll get a 1/10 deduction, but this is some of the biggest difficulty of the competition. I hope to see that she is rewarded for that difficulty, at least a score over a 9-8. There it is, a 9-8-2-5.
LSU able to record all 5 scores over a 9-8 in this competition, and they have a chance to set the pace with 3 events already completed. There you see the scores. We'll be back with rotation number 5 in just a moment. Welcome back to the SEC Gymnastics Championship here at the Arena at Gwinnett Center in Duluth, Georgia, just down the road from Atlanta. We are about at the midway point of this meet. We are just getting ready to begin rotation number 5. 4 rotations are already finished. We've got 2 more to go after this one. And as you see in this rotation, we'll have 4 teams competing. Alabama on vault, Georgia on bars, Arkansas on beam, and Florida on floor. And for Georgia, Nikki Childs has proven to be quite a performer.
Love can be a many splendid thing. Can't deny the joy it brings. A dozen roses, diamond rings, dreams for sale and fairy tales.
I would like being the center of attention in a meet or singing, especially like on stage. I don't know, I've always dreamed about performing in front of thousands of people, so I think it's my nature.
The first time I heard Nikki sing was a karaoke night at Wild Wing, and I was amazed to hear this huge voice come out of such a little person.
How about it? Nikki Childs showing she can perform on more than just a gymnastics floor. And Lori, the team said that a lot of times before meets, she will sing some sort of a song to get them pumped up and ready to go.
You see a lot of Nikki's natural performance ability come out on floor and beam, but this event is also phenomenal for her, and it's the event that she has competed for Georgia on in every competition. She has a beautiful toe point that's really accented throughout this routine, hitting all of her handstand positions. Oh, and an extremely clean bar routine, a stuck landing, not many deductions.
The Gym Dogs looking to put up some big scores here. This is a very crucial rotation as we get another look at Nikki's routine.
You see Associate Head Coach Jay Clark, who's also the bar coach. He has a lot of great things to say about this athlete, her mentality, how hard she works, and how much improvement she has shown.
And Nikki gets rewarded there with a season high 9.9 on bars. Gym Dogs looking good so far in this rotation. Meanwhile, Alabama competing on vault, and this is senior Alexis Brion.
Known for her powerful abilities on floor, and this event vault, gorgeous pike half vault. Incredible height, this vault to do on the vaulting table. It was a very common vault that we saw years ago when we had the old vault, but since the transition to this new, larger vaulting table, we're seeing a lot more of the Yurchenko-style vaults. So this is rare to see this vault competed and done so well.
Alexis with a 9.85 for Alabama. Pay close attention to all these scores here. Georgia and Alabama going head-to-head. LSU already has 3 events completed. Georgia and Alabama completing their 3rd in this rotation. This is the freshman, Katie Heenan.
Very crucial connection of 4 elements directly connected to one another. She did struggle a little bit with those connections early in the season. She's gained that consistency now. Ismail, double front, small step on the landing. Another strong routine, though, for Georgia.
And another strong routine for Katie. She comes into this rotation already having put up a 9.9 on floor, a 9.87 on vault.
This is that combination, so crucial to finish that first half turn in handstand position so that she has the right timing into that release element called the Shaposhnikova. She goes back down to the low bar for a shoot to handstand. Excellent job.